So, this is not going to go down the way that I imagined it to go down. I am currently sitting on the floor in my son's empty bedroom recording this on my sister's iPhone. How's that for random? To make a long story short, we're having to move out long notice, but it's a blessing in disguise because we're trying to buy a house right now anyways. It's just been crazy, and we literally had like 3 days notice. I know they can't do that, but we're ready to get out anyways. So, yeah, we are going to be out by tomorrow. My sister, myself, and my husband packed our entire house today, and now we're moving on to the garage and the attic and the backyard. So, crazy. To add to that, my daughter's graduating from preschool. It's the end of the year for my 2 kids that are in school. We're moving in with my mom until we can find a house. It's going to be tight. It's going to be crazy. Please pray for me. I am nervous about the whole situation, but I feel like everything happens for a reason. And I'm going to stay positive and just tell myself that this is a good thing and everything's going to work out for the best in the end. Anyways, so on to the winners. This is in no particular order, except the last one is the winner. Or the big winner. So number 1 is Joel Willman. Why did I choose him? He said, the first month is a period of learning and adjusting to your new teeth and how to live with them. It's not without issues, but anything new is like that. Don't give up. Wear them as much as possible. You don't learn to ride a bike by leaving it in the shed and looking at it. That is so true. You learn how to ride a bike by riding the bike, not by not riding the bike. And it's the same with dentures. You're going to learn how to function with them the more you wear them. A lot of people get frustrated because it doesn't happen right away for them, and they take them out and they just never get used to them. You've got to give it time. You've got to have patience, and you've got to leave them in and adjust to them. Number 2 is Martha S. She just had her extractions yesterday, and her question was asking, how do you get small children under 5 to accept that, basically to accept your new teeth? And that's a legit question because, like, my little kids were curious, and that's something that I feel like you really gotta feel out your kid's personality for this situation. It's for grandkids. For me, I laughed about it with my kids, and they saw my smile before, and they knew what kind of pain I was in. Well, my oldest son did, and he knew that they looked really terrible. So my son was just really happy that I had an awesome new smile, and he was like, we didn't like your old teeth, and that's, innocent. Kids are like that. And I made light of the whole situation, too. I laughed and joked with them about it. I showed them, what they looked like out of my mouth. It depends on your comfort level, of course, and what your kids or grandkids will respond best to. But I'd say just, assess the situation and determine, what will work for your kids. But for me, that's what I did. I just made jokes about it and let them see them and stuff like that. So the next winner is Kaylin Melody. And she says that the best thing she can tell other denture wearers or future wearers is to never compare yourself, your situation, and your dentures to others. Doing so will only drive you mad. That is so true. Because a lot of people see my story and they know, that I had a relatively uneventful journey that led to where I'm at right now, as far as, not really having too many complications outside of the norm, But not everybody's like that. And I get messages asking, why has this happened to me? You got to understand that your mouth is totally different from mine and the next person's. And likewise, if you see somebody that's really struggling, don't just, count it off as them being big complainers and that their complaints are unfounded, because you don't know their situation. A lot of people do end up having problems. That doesn't mean that you can't find a solution to them, but everybody's situation is different. Old Mommy 1 is the next winner, and she says that her question is, how do I pick out the actual teeth I will be getting and the color? I'm afraid if I go too white, I will not be happy, but I've always wanted white teeth. Also, how big or small should the teeth be? is this based on the shape of my face and or complexion? That's a good question, and my response to that would be to work with your dentist. Don't do it all yourself and not take his opinion into consideration because, or he or she, I'm sorry, because dentists have been, trained to see these things, and they've done it enough to know what might look good and what might not look good, but at the same time they are human and they see you a certain way, which is probably different from how you see yourself. So that's why I say you have to work with your dentist. If you really want white teeth and your dentist is really against it, go with your gut. Go trust what you think, If your dentist says, I think that those teeth might be a little bit too big, they look unnatural, then you might want to consider that because they've, been doing this for a while. So I would say work with your dentist. That's how you're going to have the best outcome and the best looking smile, is if you don't leave it completely up to them, but you don't take, complete charge as well. And then the winner is DJ Smiles. I thought that your comment was awesome. He says that the best advice I can offer is to make a list of why you're getting dentures and describe how each item has negatively impacted your life. Add to this a photo of your before smile. Keeping a positive attitude makes a world of difference. And during the first few weeks, refer to that list and picture to renew your excitement and reaffirm your good judgment. It will make adjusting to your new smile easier and more rewarding. So true. So true. A lot of people tend to forget that this was the only option that they had. And I'm really big into self-help, and you would be amazed at the clarity in thinking you have when you can see things in black and white on paper. It is just remarkable. When I decided to get dentures, I wrote out a pros and cons list. Whenever I'm having problems making a decision or something is like really getting to me, really bothering me, and I can't focus because my emotions they're clouding my judgment, I try to write things down, and it works wonders. So definitely right now, if you're deciding on getting dentures, write why you feel like you need to get them. And then the picture is also a good reminder of where you came from. So those are the winners. Let's repeat that list. It's Joel Willman, Martha S., Kaylin Melody, Old Mommy 1, and DJ Smiles. And I need you guys to message me via YouTube, not my email. I need it via YouTube, and send me your shipping address. Fixodent will be shipping the product directly. I will get this over to them tomorrow.
It's 11 o'clock.
I'll get this over to them tomorrow, and yeah, you'll be getting it soon, and I'll be in touch with you guys. So congratulations. And there was a lot of really good responses, and I planned on posting more good responses just because, but I don't have access to iMovie right now, so it is what it is. But congratulations, and I hope you all enjoyed the contest, and there will be more contests, so look forward to that, and y'all have a great one.